The Holy Land is one of the oldest regions in the world. It has witnessed many events that have changed the course of history. However, despite its historical significance, there are still some mysteries surrounding this region that have yet to be solved. Today, we will explore some of these mysteries that will leave you in awe. According to the Bible, it was a golden chest that contained the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments. It is said to have been carried by the Israelites during their journey through the desert, after they fled from slavery in Egypt. They were discovered between 1947 and 1956 in caves near the Dead Sea, hence their name. The scrolls are some of the oldest surviving manuscripts from the Hebrew Bible and contain some of the earliest known copies of biblical books, such as Isaiah and Exodus. The story dates back to the biblical account in the book of Deuteronomy, where it is mentioned that the Israelites were divided into 12 tribes, each descended from one of Jacob's 12 sons. The Virgin Mary, Mother of Jesus Christ, is a central figure in Christianity. According to the Bible, James was initially skeptical of Jesus' teachings and even believed him to be a madman. From the Ark of the Covenant to the lost tribe of Israel, there are countless stories and artifacts that continue to captivate people around the world. However, after Jesus' resurrection, James became one of his most ardent followers and is credited with playing a key role in spreading Christianity throughout the Middle East. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding James is how he reconciled his earlier skepticism with his later devotion to Jesus. Some believe that James had a vision or an experience that caused him to change his beliefs, while others believe that he was influenced by the testimony of Jesus' other disciples. Another mystery is how he died. Some believe that he was killed by Roman soldiers for his religious beliefs, while others believe that he died a natural death. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, James's story is an important part of Christian history, and his legacy continues to be debated and discussed by theologians today. However, there are still some mysteries surrounding her life that have yet to be solved. For example, we don't know much about her early life or where she lived. The Bible only provides us with a few glimpses into her life, such as when she was visited by the angel Gabriel and told that she would conceive and give birth to Jesus. Another mystery is what happened to her after Jesus' death. According to tradition, Mary Magdalene and other women went to visit Jesus' tomb, but they found it empty. Some believe that Mary was taken up into heaven, while others believe she died and was buried in a tomb in Israel. While we may never know all of the details of Mary's life, we can be sure that she played a vital role in the Christian faith, and her story continues to inspire people around the world. Over time, several of these tribes were lost to history, with the exception of Judah and Israel. The most famous of the lost tribes is the tribe of Dan, which is believed to have disappeared during the Assyrian invasions of the 8th century BC. The mystery surrounding the lost tribe of Israel is what happened to them. Did they assimilate into other cultures? Were they wiped out by their enemies? Or did they simply vanish without a trace? Various theories have been proposed over the years, but no one knows for sure. Some believe that the tribe of Dan migrated to the Far East, while others believe they settled in Europe. There is even a theory that the lost tribe of Israel is actually the modern-day Jewish people. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the search for the lost tribe of Israel continues to captivate people around the world. The discovery of their whereabouts would undoubtedly be a major historical event and could shed new light on the origins of the Jewish people. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls was a major event in the world of archaeology and biblical studies. They provide an invaluable window into the history of Judaism and the development of the Christian faith. The scrolls are also important because they contain some of the earliest known examples of Hebrew writing. This makes them an important resource for historians and archaeologists studying the history of the Jewish people. The Dead Sea Scrolls are currently housed in various museums and libraries around the world, including the Israel Museum in Jerusalem and the British Library in London. These ancient texts continue to be studied by scholars and researchers, who are constantly making new discoveries and uncovering new insights. The Ark is believed to have played a significant role in the Old Testament and was said to have been used by priests to carry the divine presence of God. He is said to have been the wisest and richest king who ever ruled over Israel. According to the Bible, Solomon's wealth came from his vast trade empire, which extended to distant lands such as India and Arabia. One of the most enduring legends about Solomon is his supposed discovery of a mine of gold, diamonds, and other precious stones. The location of these mines has never been confirmed, and many believe they are nothing more than a myth. However, some believe that the mines did exist and are hidden somewhere in the mountains of Ethiopia. Legend has it that Solomon was visited by an enigmatic queen named Makeda, who was looking for wisdom. Impressed by his knowledge and power, Makeda offered him a chance to test his wisdom in exchange for a share of the treasures from her kingdom. If he could correctly identify a mysterious plant, he would receive half of her riches. While there are no historical records to confirm this story, it has become a popular legend in both Jewish and Ethiopian folklore. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding the Ark is its whereabouts. According to the Bible, it disappeared after the Babylonians destroyed Solomon's temple in 587 BC. Some believe that it was taken to Ethiopia, while others believe it is hidden somewhere in Israel. There have been many attempts to locate the Ark, but so far it remains missing. The Ark of the Covenant is a powerful symbol of faith for many people around the world, and the mystery surrounding its disappearance only adds to its allure. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey through time as we uncover some of the most amazing mysteries of the Holy Land. The Shroud of Turin is a piece of linen cloth that is believed to have been used to wrap the body of Jesus Christ after his crucifixion. It is now kept in a museum in Italy and is one of the most important relics in Christianity. The shroud is roughly 4 meters long and 1.4 meters wide and bears the image of a man who appears to have been crucified. The authenticity of the shroud has been debated for centuries, with some believing it is the actual cloth that was used to wrap Jesus' body and others believing it is a fake. In 1988, a scientific analysis of the shroud found that the bloodstains on it were consistent with the wounds that would have been inflicted on Jesus during his crucifixion. This evidence, along with other historical accounts, suggests that the shroud may indeed be the real deal. Whether you believe the shroud is authentic or not, it is still an important piece of history and a powerful reminder of the sacrifice that Jesus made for humanity. But before we begin our journey, we would like to ask you for a favor. Please support us by becoming a member so that we can continue to bring you amazing content about the Holy Land. Thank you for your support. The Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is one of the most mysterious artifacts in history. The Shroud of Turin, the Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls are a collection of ancient Jewish texts written between the last 3 centuries BC and the 1st century CE, King Solomon's mines. King Solomon is a legendary figure in Jewish history, the Lost Tribe of Israel. The Lost Tribe of Israel is a fascinating mystery that has captured the attention of historians, archaeologists, and religious scholars for centuries. Mary, mother of Jesus. Jesus' brother, James. James, the brother of Jesus Christ. It's a lesser-known figure in Christian history, but his story is shrouded in mystery. These are just a few of the many mysteries that surround the Holy Land.